Alright, so we're going to try another game with this guy. Hopefully this one doesn't bug out. And he goes first this time. This is quite possibly one of the worst hands I've ever seen in the history of Forever. Okay. So, as I said, the game's an alpha. Expect things like that to happen. Who on earth? And people upstairs are dumb. You know, I live in an apartment with very thin ceilings, so sometimes these things happen. I'm not really expecting to get anything, so we'll try and fish for a ritualist. We didn't get anything, but we did get a Shin'hare, so... What? No, I want that one. There's some other combo cards in there, but that's fine. Are people actually being obnoxiously loud? Can't quite tell. I didn't make tea in between this. I'm worthless. We might as well get the incantations rolling. Let me drop Conky Bunny next turn. Now, honestly, I don't really care if he swings in with his 1/1 Shin'hare. Especially because next turn, if I choose to drop runts, which I'm not going to, but if I so chose, I'd have incantations up and running already. But I'm going to assume he's going to play something here. Yep, you got damage through. Grits. Give me my one. Give it to me. Girl. Oh. Yeah. I am a little bit curious now. Not curious enough to actually care, but... There's really no point to making a bunny right now, because I'm not going to ruin your commander. So, we're going to just let this one go. And as usual, whenever I'm playing a blood deck, I'm really worried about him having extinction. No! Bunny! I loved it, you. Alright, well, he killed our bunny like a jerk. Kind of changes things a little bit. Hopefully you get a ritualist. If not, I might just have to deal. Yes! Why don't we do this instead? Oh, dang it, that one resolved first. And there are worse things. The bunnies! And swinging. The important thing is to make the opponent fear the bunnies. This is actually a better play than the Shroomshaw. So we have the sinking issue again. This seems to be related to this card. So, maybe I'll take that out of the deck. Maybe not. We'll see. These all have summoning sickness. Oh, he has Extinction mana up, and I don't really have a way to get rid of it. So, I'm not really happy. He's been playing like he has it, so... Oh. He's gonna kill my Ritualist. Okay. That means he doesn't have Extinction, or he would have just Extinctioned and saved that. Or he does have Extinction, he's just really bad. That's probably not the case. Probably. Okay. I take it that means he has a plan. But does he have a plan for infinite bunnies? That's what I thought. No. I want to play this. Why can't I play this? Oh, green threshold. Dirt. I usually never have that problem, but I guess I do. There's actually more wild in my deck than there is blood, so this is really rare. I'm going to swing in with this, even though I suspect he has a combat trick up his sleeve. Just on the chance that he's trying to bluff. I tend to call bluffs more often than... Or I tend on the side of assuming the opponent is bluffing. Just gonna take it, okay. He is playing diamond, so there are going to be some combat tricks he has access to. It's probably reasonably unlikely that he has them. Or he might be extinctioning? I don't know. He would have had to have had it to make that play. Okay. To the end step. I'm really worried about extinction is the problem. I'm going to play conservatively. There's no point for me to overextend here. There are any number of cards that can win it for me at this point. And by any number of cards, I mean 11 of them, exactly. Yeah, that's the number of wild shards I have, if that wasn't obvious. Okay. Nada. What's it gonna be? Yeah, he's gonna murder my 1/1. Excellent. I love you, Spell Shield. What'd you got for me? His Majesty King Gabriel. Okay. That's not good. Prevent all damage to be dealt to His Majesty. Steadfast. Prevent all damage to be dealt to this troop. And Gabriel enters play. Great Bolter. Okay. So I need a wild shard to win this. Though I think that means I can commit to the board because... Oh, game. Not quite game. So if I swing at the 6-3, he's just going to 8-jump and die, so... Sorry, I was confusing this for the other one I have. My bad. Not quite game, although I would like it to be. And I've committed really heavily to the board amount of cards. He has 5 cards in hand, but... He already wasted a murder on a 1-1. Yeah, he has another one. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Soul Mantle. That's not good. So I'm going to double swing on him here. If he attacks, he loses, so he can't attack. Well, I mean, if he attacks with that, that one obviously has Vigilance. Boink. Start picking off them bunnies. So he has to double block. Which is to my advantage, I feel. So we're going to do this. His Soul Mantle is going to be at 8. Or I suppose 9. If he pumps everything into it, so... That's a thing. He's gonna... Oh, I see. Oh, it ended my turn. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. Ah, that is fine. So now we need an overrun to win this. He had a trick up his sleeve. He's gonna pump his Soul Mantle. Real question is, does he attack with the puppy? It's important. He has another Immortal Day. Or Immortality. That's why he's saving 2 mana. Let's math quick. I have 10 bunnies, that's 30 damage on him, minus 6. I need to deal 10. I can afford to block. If I can get a murder, I think I'm good. That's a runs. Well, if he wants to have a blocking war and drag this out, I'm willing to oblige him. And I can't really attack into that, so... Alright, what do you got for me? Cloud Knight, okay. Did he forget to pump his Soul Mantle? Yes, he did. Why does it say it only has 1? I can assure you that Soul Mantle is more than 1. Really? I'll call your bluff. A spirit dance would be nice too. A shard. I like bunnies. Did I pump the soul mantle up? Okay. I mean, he's guaranteed to have an immortality, which kind of sucks, but... Yep, what are you taking? I take the soul armaments. I don't have any way to deal with that in my deck. Yes. That will be useful. Well, this game turned from me thinking I had an advantage to being kind of bad. And there's the sync issue. I get to watch the cards dance around. Isn't this exciting? Don't you just love alphas? Look at them. They know where they want to be. Dang it. Fortunately, I don't have too many high-cost things. My win condition is going to kill me. Not that you can really call it a win condition since he has immortality in hand. Or he's playing as if he had it. So I need to win this turn. All of his troops have spell shield because of soul armament, so... So, that's game. 'Twas fun while it lasted. And now we let him do the coup de grace. So, an interesting story about why I always let people kill me instead of forfeiting. There's a concept in Magic, well, not a concept, there was a tournament in Magic where if you ever played Magic the Gathering, you will know of the Storm combo in Legacy. Oh, another Soul Marble. So there was a person who decided to run this deck in Legacy, and he forgot to include the win condition in his sideboard. Basically, the idea was you would play out these cards, get a lot of cards, search your sideboard for a card. There was a card that let you search your sideboard and bring it into the game. And then you would cast this spell and the opponent would lose. Well, he forgot to include the card in his sideboard. The card is called Grape Shot, if you're curious, or you can run Empty the Warrens or any number of things. But he forgot to include Grape Shot in his sideboard. He would show them the, what was it, Burning Wish? I think it's called Burning Wish. He would show the opponent Burning Wish, and they would concede. Thinking that, okay, he fetches Grape Shot, I have no way to counter it, I lose. So he'd show Burning Wish, and they'd concede. And he made it through the first day of the tournament like this, because he would show Burning Wish, everyone would concede. And then when he finally got out of the tournament, he didn't have it in his sideboard. So it's all because they conceded early, is the reason why they lost. So people can make mistakes, things can happen, and I have had opponents try and troll me, and then proceed to lose as a result of me sitting there and not forfeiting. So, just, you never know what might happen. You might win. So, that was the game. Hopefully you enjoyed game 2.5 and, 1.5 and 2. And we shall see what comes of this later. Thanks for watching.